Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cardinals of Houston taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He gives it up. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Yeah, Wilson going to change things up here. Now Wilson, off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. 3rd down here. Look at this defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Wilson. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early.
And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do better? Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. There he goes, left side. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Goddard, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in Vegas.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now an option play on 2nd down. He'll pitch it back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. The Raiders at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing is Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
On first down, Goddard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They'll run with Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Ayuk goes in motion. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Brandon Ayuk, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
To throw is Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Vegas, and even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be second down. But you look at this defense, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Touchdown, Raiders. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders Steelers are back within a score. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And that one makes it 14-7. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Goddard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. In motion comes the tight end left. Wilson. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Shit.
Wilson. And this one incomplete. Threw it down and defeated his receiver.
What would look like a march to the end zone is a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they get their offense back on track.
It's cold, rainy. She go out there some days and shit. Like when it's nice.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again here. Wilson.
I don't think so.
And he will slide to
That's what we do. Try to keep away from her. She be like away from the
12
blunt.
yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Hell yeah,
Knocks the
what the
ball
fuck?
away and it falls incomplete.
That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
Fucking Madden is so loud, bro. I can barely hear you.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 3rd and 3. Now Wilson changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth, when the ball's arriving and there's
And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
That's good. I wish I had that off.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. A big chunk of real estate covered on the scramble, but it will be 3rd and goal.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zach Wilson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Right here.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
There was one down here. I'm gonna get one real quick. Is it over there? I'm gonna get it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This franchise game, 21-14.
His guys will get it after 25.
Yeah. I'm 4-0 right now. Hell yeah. It's a fantasy draft. I got the Raiders.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
Right before halftime, so I can turn this shit down.
A few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk.
The gameplay
just a little more animated.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
What the?
That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
I said what the?
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker.
I didn't even say yeah.
40 yards.
I don't know how she knows that. Oh yeah. But she said F.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the
tight end just like snagged on my safety ankle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, Relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
I think it's on Sam. I asked him the other day. Yeah, I like to play on. I don't even know which one. I think it's either Sim or competitive, but I know that arcade be going crazy. Yup, he just got a crazy touchdown.
Houston.
Crazy touchdown.
Devontae Adams, 37 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
Whoa.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
That's what they be playing on fucking arcade.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
I don't know how he scored right there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
21-21. Going to the halftime. I got 29 seconds. Just got a 20-yard pass.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of football in this first half,
School.
this is still a tie ball game.
I go deep right here.
So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
On first down, Wilson. He'll take a shot from the end zone.
I pressed the wrong button. Oh, he called it. Yeah, Madden just paid me back.
47 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
What happened? I said, what happened?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And down he goes. Brought down.
What's wrong?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
What you got?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he backs it away, and it falls down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
I better not hit while I'm at work. I'm out. Not long. We're in the third.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan.
Hey, baby. Thank you.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Can you put those back? Thank you. Thank you, baby.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cut 19. Left thing 19.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sitting back at about the 43-yard line.
What you got, yogurt? You got yogurt?
Back to throw. That is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15,
she
inside the 5. Superb.
Go get it. Hand it to me.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders.
Thank you.
They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue.
Do it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Are you trying to peel the orange? I'm just handing it to you. Thank you.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Given the first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
We got to pick our play. Hold up. Let me see it. Okay. Hold on. Here, let me see that one. Here. Let me see this one.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Get it, baby.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
TV. What's Daddy doing? Playing a game? You want to play? You can play defense next year, okay? Huh?
Now 2nd and 9.
Cover 1. No.
Here's Wilson. He gets it to Addison. And he'll be
Blitz. Bama blitz.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to go with the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Are you tired? No. I love you. What is it? Where's your diaper at?
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Right. We'll see. Call timeout. Can you put the orange down while you potty?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He lets one go deep for Addison. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
18 ready. 79 Broncos.
2nd and 6. The left side throw complete to Adams. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
No,
Let's go now.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter.
close to it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
You gotta wake her up sometimes.
They'll look to throw again. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
They'll run on 1st down. Goddard. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Boo-boo.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Goddard. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
About the PB.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
She said, are you going to pee? All right, baby, come on. Come on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll begin by running the option. He pitches it out. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking.
No, she's been asking to go to the body.
A really nice run.
That's what she's been pulling on you for. You got pee, baby. Hold on. She been asking you. Too busy on that damn phone. Here, baby, it's right here. That one's dirty.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
I told you trying to finish
no gain
this.
on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
She been asking you. Oh, that's good.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches. Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got him run across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. They toss it down to Pollard. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Another try, second and 10 now. They go play action with Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on fourth down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. This is first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Second and 15. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
They'll run on first down. Goddard. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, in the process of that kick return, it appears we had an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Hot 70, hot 70. Hey, man, Bronco. Bronco lead. Alert, alert. Let's go.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead, losing the game.